Good day, GHK Lal on Kaieteur Radio 99.1 and 99.5 FM. Welcome to the National Outlook on Thursday, August 26th. August 26th, we're almost done. This time next week, I think we will be into September. September would have come. All right. We've touched upon this a couple of times before on this program, and I've done so in my writings. Alleged Ponzi scheme charged with faking COVID-19 test. There are a couple of things there. I've gone past the Ponzi schemers, the husband and wife team. So we're dealing with Ponzi schemers, which is tricking people by deceiving them, selling them what is not there, promising them things that you know you can't deliver unless you rob somebody else. That's a classic Ponzi scheme in general. This is what these people are being charged for. This is what these people have got to pay back money. And we'll come to that in a minute. And so now they're faking COVID-19 test. I mean, some of our fellow Guyanese are doing that, and it's endangering to you and to I. Don't like it. You should like it. If you are wearing your mask, and I do when it's necessary, and you've gotten vaccinated, which you should have, and you're washing your hands and social distancing and all that, every other citizen has a responsibility to do so. Good. So we get that out of the way. The Ponzi schemers have now submitted, one of them has, I think it's a woman, has submitted a fake test. So to what lengths are these folks going to go to deny justice to Guyanese who have been swindled, who have been cheated? They've done one trick after the other. We'll pay and they haven't paid. We'll pay later and they haven't paid when later comes. So it's over and over again. There's been delay, they have concealed, they've hidden, they have promised. They promised and they have delivered nothing, absolutely nothing. Now, our politicians have turned out to be, and that's why I use this news item, have been Ponzi schemers of the first order, first-rate Ponzi schemers. And I'll tell you why. They promise us a lot. They come up both sides, both of the major parties, PPP, PNC. They come up and they deceive with manifestos and campaign promises. And already some of the PPP supporters who gave yeoman service in the trenches in the run-up to elections are saying, what about us? Why is there nothing for us? It's only the elites and the big shots and the people who are brown nosers and who have paid a lot of money who have gotten rewards. They're asking, what about them? So when our political leaders who hold the cards that they've won, and this has happened time and again, they've won, leave people hanging, isn't that a Ponzi scheme? It is a Ponzi scheme, come to think about it. They take what they get from you, whatever it is, time, labor, money, and then only the big people get, the people who can bring pressure on them, the people who are there to remind them, hey, listen, I was there for you, so you decide what you're going to do now. The little people can't do that. So that's the thousands of Guyanese who are waiting to get back their money from the Ponzi schemers and who are running into one roadblock and one trick after another. The latest was this fake COVID test. Our politicians are giving us fake news, fake information, and fake truths. Is there such a thing? Fake truth? Think about that. But this is where we are, and this is how we've been living all along. And until somebody, don't depend on government supporters when parties, PPP, PNC are in power, don't depend on them to call out their people. I did so when the PNC was in power, the coalition was in power. I called for 3 ministers to be fired, separate times. Spoke out against the party. Which PPP supporter has done that? They must call out their Ponzi schemers, leaders, and say, what you're doing is deceptive. What you're doing is cheating, just like these guys here. as the courts have adjudicated. Until the next time, I'm GHK Lal on Kaieteur Radio, 99.1, 99.5 FM. This was the National Outlook.